Hail Hydra. Hey guys, welcome to Comics Review. I'm ComicManJake, and here in the Comic Cave, anything can happen. Now, I'm going to talk to you about a very controversial Marvel comic that came out, I believe, last year. And it's very controversial because it made, spoiler, it made Captain America a Nazi. The event that they call it is called Secret Empire, and basically the whole time, throughout whole Captain America, the Captain America Steve Rogers edition, he has a new shield. Sam Wilson is Cap, is the real Cap. There's two Caps, but he's the real Captain America with the real shield and everything. And Captain America is secretly like planning stuff to overthrow Red Skull, and the whole time it's been building up and building up and building up. I mean, you find out later on, like in Civil War 2, not Civil War 1, Civil War 2, he planned behind that. He manipulated the Inhuman this Inhuman that could predict the future, and that's why they were fighting, because Carol Danvers believed that that was a real future, that was a set, permanent future. Iron Man believed that that wasn't set, that's just a possible future, and it was always just a big clash. You find out like there were certain triggers that you could do that could force the guy to make that happen, and Cap was always like making that happen. The reason why I really like this comic is because it brings an interesting concept to Captain America. I mean, you take the one guy who we're supposed to look up to, but what if he's bad? I mean, what if he's like not standing for the American way? What if he's actually standing for everything else that's not supposed to happen? And that's what this Secret Empire really is. Like, Cap's a villain, and it's like fantastically written that way. But honestly, I think it was released the wrong time, because this was during the election of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, and if it probably went the other way, if Hillary won, this would probably have been more acceptable. But right now, with Trump, Nick Spencer really wasn't well received with this one. But I think it was a brilliant story. The Zero issue that came out on Free Comic Book Day really sawed it in. Like, all we see is Jane, like, they're all fighting, and Jane Foster, and like they're all fighting the Hydra forces, and Cap walks off this ship, and there's a speech. All of a sudden, Thor's hammer just drops, and they're all fighting, and Luke Cage, and all of a sudden they look up, and Hydra Cap, picks up Thor's hammer. And that was like, holy cow! Oh my gosh! Are you joking? Like, they're gonna do it? Holy cow! And so, I mean, it means it was worthy. Now, you find out later on that, like, Madam Hydra really like used the cosmic cues to change the chant, which was like, you know, if he'd be worthy of the power of Thor, worthy of Thor, which is like, she changed it like midway through, that he was supposed to, it would say if you were worthy of Hydra, you can pick up this hammer. It was honestly a really good comic. The problem was that towards the end, it kind of got confusing, because at the end, you know, it's these heroes are trying to get everyone together, they're trying to beat Cap, and everything seems to be failing. Finally, Hydra Cap's got like Tony's like Iron Man suit, and he's got like the cosmic cube inside him, and then all of a sudden, like, regular Captain America pops up, and it's kind of like, well, which one's like, so this has got to be a figment, which one's the real one? And Nick Spencer actually said they're both real, they're both the real Cap. It's like, wait, but that's just all I have to say is it was great reading until it ended, and then it was like, wait, like they arrested Hydra Cap, everything else, but it was just kind of like, wait a minute, who did what? Okay, I guess they could storm, that'd be cool. I don't know what they're gonna do with him. Overall, though, I would recommend buying it. You know, if you can get it on sale. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty good story if you want to read something that's not more oh, what's the word? It's unusual, meaning like you always think Captain America, you always think anti-fat, the guy who he stands for America, but this is the one that's like standing against America. I mean, he arrests people. He has people killed. I mean, he kills his best friend because he knew stuff, Rick Jones. And the coolest part, what they show, is he's like, all you gotta do is just say Hail Hydra, and I'll let you go. And he's like, screw that, no. And then like, they get into a firing squad, and you just hear him, he screams, he goes, Avengers, assemble! And then he gets shot. And it's just like, oh, oh, this is kind of cool. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this comic review. If you did, hit that thumbs up. It lets me know that you like this content. And, hit that subscribe button. There's more content coming. I'm ComicManJake, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace out.